I'm so glad to see you all. We are going to have a lovely, lovely time this afternoon, I hope. And I've just got a few announcements to make before we get the formal proceedings going. My name is Sara White. I'm going to support you through this afternoon. And the first thing I'd like you to do, please, is turn off your phones or put them to silent. Thank you very much. Secondly, you've all been kindly listening to a fantastic brass band. So if you'd like to join me in thanking the brass band, the Bournemouth Concert Brass Band, who have played so very well for us all this week, and they've been under the direction of Ian McElliott. So thank you very much. And finally, at the end of the ceremony, please can I ask you to remain standing until all the processions have left. However, as soon as they've left, please feel free to head to the Purbeck Lounge where reception will take place. You will be directed if you get lost, don't worry. So this day is a day of celebration, and I'm really pleased to see you all. So I'd really like to hear some clapping from friends and family, a few more hellos, well done, so a bit more noise this afternoon as your family, your close family members or whoever walks across the stage. So please join in and enjoy it. Make it ceremonious for them. So welcome to your graduation.
I've really enjoyed the 4 years that I've been here.
I really loved it when I came on the first open day.
I'll be really sad to leave.
I think it exceeded my expectations.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to Bournemouth University's graduation. A particular warm welcome to our students, but also to family and friends, and all those who've supported you in this amazing achievement. Many congratulations to you all, and today marks a really important step as you move into your careers, and our doors are always open. If you ever need some career guidance or want to talk to us about further study, please just do keep in touch and contact us. So have a great day, have a real day of celebration, and I look forward to meeting you all after the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please will you rise for the procession of the Chairman of the East District Council for the University Board, for the Senate and the Pro Vice-Chancellor. Please be standing. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. Distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, the Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sue Sutherland.
Distinguished guests, Vice-Chancellor, family members, partners and friends, and all of those that are watching us as we stream this ceremony live across the internet, but most importantly, you, our graduates. Welcome to your Bournemouth University graduation ceremony for the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences. My name is Sue Sutherland and I am a Pro-Chancellor of the university. I am privileged to be representing the Chancellor, Lord Phillips, at this ceremony today. When universities were first established, it was the Chancellor that ran the university, but more recently it is the Vice-Chancellor who has that onerous responsibility, and you will hear more from him, Professor John Vinney, later. I'm delighted to welcome the Chairman of East Dorset District Councillor, Councillor Mrs Tony Coombs, and I'm also delighted to welcome Sally Brown, who you will hear more about later. I stand here filled with both trepidation and delight. Trepidation because it's a great responsibility to preside over such an important occasion, marking your tremendous achievements. And delight because it is a real privilege to be here and to share this very special occasion with you. Besides, I am reliably informed I have the easy job. It is my role to preside as you cross the stage and your degrees are awarded, and then to join in the celebrations at the reception afterwards. But having participated in many previous graduation ceremonies in my previous role as Chairman of the University Board, I can say with some certainty that it's your friends and families that have the most work to do today. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a lot of clapping ahead of you. This afternoon, more than 300 students will be receiving their degrees, and it is fantastic that European Union and international graduates are able to be with us today. Graduating is a major achievement and a significant life event. So we do encourage lots of hooping and cheering as well, and I do actually really mean that. Some of you may have expected this to be a very solemn affair, but far from it. You are our honoured guests for the day, so please do enjoy yourselves. You have certainly earned it. I'm well aware from having a son go through higher education myself that supporting someone through university can be tough, emotionally and financially. This is, however, the day, as a very proud parent, you reflect on their time growing up, their years at school, their achievement in gaining admission to university, and the day when you realise that your child has succeeded and is outward-looking, forward-thinking, and globally employable. You and their extended family, friends and partners, and our academic and support staff have invested time and effort in supporting these wonderful people through their time at Bournemouth University, and ultimately through the pressures of exams and the anxiety of waiting for those results. So congratulations are due to everyone in this room and those watching all over the world for the part that you have all played in today's celebration and the success of these brilliant graduates. But the biggest congratulations, of course, are due to you, our graduates. A very big well done for your hard work and effort that have culminated in you achieving your degree today. You should be very proud of your success, and we do hope that you will remember this day for the rest of your lives, so please do enjoy it. And there are lots of reasons to celebrate your success. In 2017, 87% of graduates were employed compared with 71% of non-graduates, and 65% were in high-skilled employment compared to 22% of non-graduates. But whilst employability is of course very important, university has, I hope, given you opportunities to grow in many other ways, to explore new interests, to develop new skills and talents that will equip you for this fast-moving and competitive world, and to have established lifelong friendships. And where better to study than here in Bournemouth in beautiful Dorset? Whilst British universities have international reach and reputation, their roots are firmly placed in their local community. And as an example, Bournemouth University contributes more than £1 million per day to the region's economy. But our students contribute much more, volunteering with local, national and global projects and raising money for local charities. You should be extremely proud, not just of your academic success, but the role that you have played in the local community and in building BU's reputation, and we thank you for that. We were delighted this year to join in the celebration of the 70th birthday of the National Health Service and to highlight our own health heroes. I spent 40 years of my own career in the NHS, firstly as a nurse and midwife, and latterly as a chief executive. So I know from real experience that each and every one of you can make a significant impact on the quality of care delivered to individuals and their families, and that you will also improve health and well-being much more widely. We are proud that you are ready to grasp the challenge and opportunities that will inevitably come your way and enable you to make a real difference to the lives of others. As you cross this stage today to receive your degrees and then step out into the world as a graduate and as an alumnus and ambassador for Bournemouth University, I and the whole university community wish you the very best for your futures. I hope you will have many fond memories of your time here, that you will stay connected and share your future successes with us through our alumni network. I have great pleasure in declaring this ceremony open. Thank you.
Thank you. This congregation is assembled for the conferment of an honorary degree. Pro Vice-Chancellor, I'm inviting Professor Edwin van Teijlingen to present Professor Sally Brown.
Pro-Chancellor. Sally Brown is a leading academic who has made a significant impact in raising standards of teaching, learning and assessment in higher education worldwide. She is known for her energetic approach and for fusing evidence-based scholarship with down-to-earth pragmatism. Sally's career has included directing membership services in the Institute of Learning, Teaching and Higher Education, now called Advanced HE, and serving for 6 years as Pro-Vice-Chancellor at Leeds Beckett University. She was instrumental in establishing the National Teaching Fellowship, a scheme which recognizes those who've made an outstanding impact on student outcomes in higher education. Sally has herself been recognized as a National Teaching Fellow and is also Principal Fellow of the Higher Education Academy. Sally acknowledges the influence of her parents in shaping who she is today. Her mother and father were both adamant that their daughters would go to university. Sally recalls that when friends asked her parents' choice, her mother would joke that her daughters would at least meet a better class of husband, while her father said that to educate a woman is to educate a family. Despite coming to academic writing late, she has written and co-edited 35 books. 2 of those included with her husband, Phil Race. She reflects that the process of writing together is a good test for compatibility in married life. The golden thread throughout Sally's writing and career is the importance of assessment and feedback for effective learning. Her fit-for-purpose model of assessment is used extensively by academics around the world. As well as, as well as forging her own career, Sally has always worked to redress disadvantages and increase opportunity for others. This has included teaching in further education, home tuition services, schools and prisons, campaigning for widened participation in higher education, and regularly co-authoring and editing with those at the start of their academic journeys. Now semi-retired, Sally still devotes time to supporting others, from reading with pupils at her grandchildren's primary school to mentoring a dozen female academics. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present Sally Brown and ask you to confer upon her the degree of education honoris causa.
Thank you so much. Very, very well deserved. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. What an honour. Pro-Chancellor, esteemed academic company, graduates, mums, dads, grandparents, especially grandparents, carers, babies, who, whether they cry or not, are very welcome. Fantastic brass players. Thank you so much for this honour and for welcoming here to your university to be celebrated in this way. It's a great honour. You'll see I'm wearing a poppy, and I'm wearing a poppy because this weekend we recognise, not celebrate, 100 years from the armistice. And I'm thinking this weekend particularly about both my grandfathers. Both my grandfathers served in the First World War. Both were prisoners of war. Both returned from the war physically quite damaged. One, Frank Humphreys, chose to be embittered and to hate the race he fought against. And the other, Ernest Giles, is the one I choose to emulate. He came back from the war. He was a founder member of the Fabian Society. He was a socialist. He was, more than anything, a European. And for him, those things were of huge value, and that passed through my father and to me. But whatever your beliefs, your politics, your passions, may I urge you, graduands, to be like him, and although you may disagree with the views of other people, he always encouraged us to disagree strongly but not violently. Let us, as we go out into the world, be very cognizant that the views of other people may be different from ours, but that we are part of a human community. My grandfather was a craftsman, a cabinet maker, a woodworker, but he went from the Great War and he worked as a teacher, and he taught at what was then Regent Street Polytechnic, where he then became a lecturer. And that's why I'm here, I think. In our family, there was a teacher gene going on. And I'm particularly happy to celebrate at this university the effects that great teaching have had on you here today. And I think without them, you wouldn't be here. And I'd like to ask you to join with me in a couple of ticks in celebrating your teachers who have helped you get here. And I'm particularly happy to celebrate the fact that this university takes teaching very seriously. I wear the stole of the National Teaching Fellows. Your university has National Teaching Fellows. You have already Stephen T. and Debbie Holly. Where are you, Debbie? And on Wednesday night, I was in Edinburgh at the dinner celebrating the success of the latest Bournemouth University National Teaching Fellow, Sue Ray, who not only has got that award and an NMC, National Award for Teaching, but also recently, I understand, was made a professor. And for me, the fact that universities like Bournemouth celebrate their teachers and recognise the power of universities in promoting both the creation and the dissemination of knowledge. So here we do celebrate all the academics in the room. Bringing me to Bournemouth, though, not only were the great teachers like Debbie and Michelle Morgan and many of the people I've met here today, but also bringing me here is the fact that it is a university that takes very seriously the development and the capability of students. Back to my grandfather. I have my grandfather's masterpiece. It is the cabinet he made. You become an apprentice, then you become a journeyman. That means you can travel within a day of where you live. But when you are fully qualified, you become a master craftsperson. My grandfather's masterpiece shows that he couldn't just do something once, he could do it many times. He couldn't just work in one medium, he could work in many media. He couldn't just follow a pattern. He was a pattern creator. And he couldn't just take instruction, he could support and lead the development of others. So what I would say to you, graduates, as you celebrate your very special day, first of all, enjoy it. When you come up here on the stage, don't forget, this is your moment. Take it steady. Enjoy your walk of fame. This is your day. Anybody who's wearing brand new, very high heel shoes, just take it very steady. But also, if you've got family, friends, carers, husbands, partners, anybody in the audience, try and find them and smile, because this is their day as well as yours. And more than anything, what I would say to you is, take forward the gifts that Bournemouth have given to you. This is a great university. You've done tremendously well to be here. And like the rest of the audience, I celebrate you today. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the Students' Union, Mr. Abidemi Abiodun.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and privilege to be standing here today, addressing my fellow students on behalf of the Students' Union at Bournemouth University. As my name was mentioned just now, I became nervous, not because I have prepared a speech for my fellow students, but because I had a quick flash on what the journey would be like for you. I can imagine the excitement on everyone's face when you get to hear your name and you walk across this stage. We have all worked so hard to get to where we are now. It may have been different for everyone, but a few things we won't forget are the deadlines we had, the sleepless nights we spent on those assignments, or the days where we had to struggle on our placements. But look at us today, about to take our experiences into the real world. For me, I have always said the university experience is not just a classroom. The university experience includes the fact that we left our parents to be independent, the leadership skills we learned. It is the time where we've had to learn how to manage our funds. It is the time where we made decisions on our own. It is everything we learned in those lecture halls and everything we gained outside the lecture halls. Most importantly, it is also the friends we made and everyone who has been a part of the journey. Today is the beginning of another journey. Today we get to the opportunity to challenge the world out there. Today is the first day of becoming a great leader, an innovator, an entrepreneur. As I step off this podium today, I want you all to remember this saying I learned while I was in secondary school that goes, quitters never win, and winners never quit. When faced with challenges, remember, we didn't get to where we are by quitting, and we won't get to where we want to be tomorrow by quitting either. Today is the first day of being whoever you want to be. You have been equipped. Now is the time to reach the places you have dreamed of. For now, enjoy this moment, throw your caps in the air, and forget about Turnitin. Thank you, and good luck to everyone.
This congregation is assembled for the presentation of postgraduate and undergraduate awards of the university. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, recipients of the awards in the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences will be presented by the Executive Dean, Professor Stephen T, and received as graduates by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor John Vinney.
Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present the recipients of awards for the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences. I'm especially privileged to present the doctoral awards. These are our highest awards and represent many years of hard work and original contribution to the body of knowledge. Doctor of Philosophy, in recognition of a programme of work entitled A Study of the Narratives of Adults Who Grew Up with Seriously Mentally Distressed Parents, Zoe Elizabeth Cowie. In recognition of a programme of work entitled Are Patients with Parkinson's Disease Who Have Either Mild to Moderate Microsmia, Severe Microsmia, or Anosmia Clinically Different? Cindy Marguerite Cox. Master by Research, Michael Neil Gara. Master of Arts in Advanced Practice, and with distinction, Rachel Hilary Christian Edwards. Sharon Elizabeth Hurrell. Ashley Spriggs. Postgraduate Diploma in Mental Health Nursing with Professional Registration, Victoria Louise Gillespie-Jones. Patricia Ann Gunn. Amy Louise Hopkin. Melanie Kennett. Shauna Jean Linstead. Anita Lukic. Postgraduate Diploma in Advanced Nurse Practitioner, Marion Jane Andrew. Serafina Peter Barnes. And with distinction, Susanna Davis. Danielle Dew. Ryan Mar Garin. Amanda Kingsley. Angela Hang Li Fong. Nicola Claire Lopez. And with distinction, Laura Claire McCarthy. Matthew James Phillips. Sarah Louise Quickfall Leonard. And with distinction, Josie Ann Tuck. Victoria Tweedy. Bachelor of Science in Adult Nursing, Sophie Victoria Adcock. Rebecca Louise Amos. And with first class honours, Tamily Andrews. Olivia Lillian Arnott. Piers Raoul Baker. And with first class honours, Victoria Ann Banfield. Victoria Barrett. Gemma Bartlett. Teresa Ann Bates. Danielle Hazel Batty. Edward John Baxter. Jennifer Christine Benford. Holly Annabelle Bergin. Zainab Nasreen Barty. Charlene Anna Sherry Bond. Claire Louise Bolter. Jennifer Ann Bauman. Claire Elizabeth Brown. Victoria Louise Brown. Scott Barclay Alexander Bruce. And with first class honours, Carolina Mary Button. Amanda Byrne. Anna Louise Caceres. Evangeline Monica Carney. Leanne Shannon Carpenter. Ashley Rhiannon Cave. Martine Chalk. Fiona Jean Channer. Rupert Harry Charman. Alice Georgina Chase. Poppy Jade Cherrett. Lucy Claire Chetwynd. Rachel Suzanne Crisp. Megan Jade Clabby. Phoebe Elizabeth Clark. And with first class honours, Amanda Clark. Eleanor Grace Clift. Alicia Sarah Faith Colgate. Louise Emily Constable. Kaylee Laura Cook. Sarah Natalie Cook. Leanne Charlotte Cook Davis. Becky Cooksey. Bethany Jane Cowan. Lucy Anna Crook. Jennifer Davey. And with first class honours, Georgina Louise Dexter. Sophie Elizabeth Dipple. Natalie Amy Ditch. And with first class honours, Donna Jacqueline Doran. And with first class honours, Jill Mary Dowland. Natalie Louise Dunn. Nicola Ann Evans. Rhiannon Marie Farrar. And with first class honours, Abby Linda Fazane. Donna Jane Field. Chloe Frew. And with first class honours, Benjamin Richard Gallahan. Abigail Galloway. James Bartholomew Gamlin. And with first class honours, Annie Garforth. Samantha Geary. And with first class honours, Matthew Charles Gibbons. Charlotte Gill. And with first class honours, Sabrina Jane Gill. Queenie Lee Gok Ong. Blythe Danielle Faith Gordon. And with first class honours, Lynn Griffith. Tracy Ann Groves. Rutenda Gura. Christina Gurung. Nita Gurung. Pooja Gurung. Katie Louise Guy. And with first class honours, Charlotte Hannah Emily Hackman. Kendian Carolyn Hankey. And with first class honours, Danielle Alice Hartley. Alice Louise Hoare. Regan Alice Hawkins. Matthew Robert Hay. Michaela Tamara Nicole Haynes. And with first class honours, Laura Christina Heveran. Jamie Zoe Hick. Lily Amber Honeybun. Danielle Lauren Hooper. Harriet Caroline Hope. And with first class honours, Hannah Elizabeth Hall. Alicia Jade Horlock. Rebecca Linnell Howard. And with first class honours, Bethany Lucy Hubbard. Daniel Hughes. And with first class honours, Polly Kate Humphrey. Jasmine May Hutchings. Jade Leanne Ison. Sarah Kathleen James. William Philip James. Laura Ann Johns. Daniel Jones. Emma Diana Jones. Megan Rebecca Jones. Bridget Louise Keane. Cody Kelly. Rose Kelly. Victoria Kennard. William Lewis Kenny. Alice Kimberly Caney. Jennifer Lafferty. Kaylee Adrienne Lambert. Nikita May Lander. Katie Louise Lane. Bryony Grace Lapham. Rona Mel Lazo. Harry George Lewis. Hannah Light. Nimala Limbu. Samantha D. Linton. Crystal Lynch. And with first class honours, Sarah Lauren Mabbott. And with first class honours, Siobhan McCanty. Maria Veronica Mapletoft. Sarah Elizabeth Marriott. And with first class honours, Caroline Lorraine Marcholze. And with first class honours, Ruth Martin. Susanna Jane Martins. Katie Elizabeth Moorhood. Jacqueline Francis May. And with first class honours, Sadie Ann McKee. Regine Mendes. Sophie Elizabeth Miles. And with first class honours, Alexandra Ann Millard. Louisa Claire Miller. Zoe Claire Miller. Marie Theresa Monteith. Lucy Morgan. Zoe Laura Morgan. Antoinette Jane Moth. Catherine Elizabeth Moyes. Mariana Kencheva Msara. And with first class honours, Ruth Mullet. Alice Nayarizu Membode Umwale. Jane Frances Naish. And with first class honours, Chantal Isabel Neal. Emily Nicole. Poppy Emma Nicole. Verity Grace Noel. Polly Ann Notley. And with first class honours, Norma Jane Noyce. Sophie Dawn Nugent. Isabella Ursula Orazak. Amy Page. Hannah Paddington. Laura Jane Patterson. Melissa Emily Pavey. Katie Jane Pulowski. Chrysandra May Magmanlak Paz. Lucy Ann Kate Perry. Alana Sophia Pope. Nikki Pridmore. Darcy Ann Pritchard. Samantha Pritchard. Rebecca Marie Quinn. Poonam Ray. Sumekja Rai. Janika Louise Ratnam. Raja Ratnam, apologies. Jasmine Elizabeth Ramsden. Chloe Randell. Jasmine Larissa Randall. Natasha Ann Randall Geddes. Megan Louise Rickwood. And with first class honours, Sylvia Riding. Elizabeth Jane Ringer. Amy Carol Roberts. And with first class honours, Jodie Claire Rutter. Leah Leslie Schrotter. Emily Beth Selway. Amy Julie Sewell. Brogan Sharp. Isabel Louise Shelbourne. Felicity Simons. Amy Simpson. Jade Slater. And with first class honours, Nicola Ray Sloan. Holly Victoria Smart. Danielle Cameron Smith. Kerry Ann Louise Elizabeth Smith. Lindsay Claire Smith. Christine Joy Soberano. Cherry Spivey. And with first class honours, Lauren Patricia Steele. Jennifer Ann Stokes. Jasmine Louise Strong. Trinu Suk. Kirsty Ann Suleiman. Jacqueline Ann Swanton. Katie Sarah Swash. Swela Tanchi. Lee Amy Taylor. Sophie Lauren Tipping. And with first class honours, Rebecca Louise Upfold. Bethany Page Walton-Smith. Fiona Marie Warren. Lisa Ann Dorothy Wateridge. Victoria Rose Watkins. Chloe Wellock. Jade Leanne White. Catherine Mary White. And with first class honours, Helen Elizabeth Witt. And with first class honours, Joanna Michelle Woerden. And with first class honours, Sarah Erin Woolderidge. And with first class honours, Samuel James Worsley. And with first class honours, Jonathan Richard Wright. Certificate of Higher Education in Healthcare Studies, Crystal Sargent. Bachelor of Science in Adult Nursing, Jack Nolte. Bachelor of Science in Children's and Young People's Nursing, Felicity Elise Ash. Rebecca Ellen Capon. Natasha Kate Cooper. And with first class honours, Sienna Gladwin. Elizabeth Grace Hatch. Kelly Ray Heath. Esme Klein. Rebecca Louise Mays. And with first class honours, Shanique Natasha Tamara May Pierre. Alice Elizabeth Moore. Rosemary Heather Oliver. Nicholas James O'Reilly. Lauren O'Shea Smee. Abigail Holly Relf. And with first class honours, Sarah Michelle Smith. And with first class honours, Bethany Charlotte Squirrel. Amy Lauren Symes. Rachel Esther Churick. Megan Jane Whittock. Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Nursing, and with first class honours, Francesca Joanna Mary Andrews. And with first class honours, Amber Louise Freeman Bailey. Rahima Begum. Stephen Gordon Bellamy. Louise Estelle Bennett. Katie Ann Louise Brown. And with first class honours, Ella May Bunday. Elizabeth Amy Cheel. Elsbeta Anna Hemling Luska. Hannah Rebecca Davis. Elise Scarlett Fahili. Sophie Alexandra Fitzpatrick. And with first class honours, Madeline Ann Folkard. Molly Charlotte Rose Foster. Carmen Eloise Gooding. And with first class honours, Cadman Dimitri Gould. And with first class honours, Charlotte Jacqueline Green. And with first class honours, Louise Elizabeth Green. Laura Elizabeth Hedgecock. Laura Stewart Hood. Hannah Marsh. Alexandra Georgina Mathewson. Katie McIntyre. And with first class honours, Samantha Jane Nicholson. James Edward Olarinshaw. And with first class honours, Amy Louise Penny. Jessica Alexandra Margaret Quinn. Guy Francis Rayland. Sophia Louise Riggs. Sika Nayeli Sibanda. Bethany Christina Slater. And with first class honours, Helen Isabel Smith. Holly Alicia Smith. Matthew George Adrian Smith. And with first class honours, Erin Faye Tanner. Lisa Timmins. And with first class honours, Gemma Louise Titcombe. Jessica Louise Wall. Rachel Christine Ward. And with first class honours, Melanie Jacqueline Welch. Bachelor of Science in Professional Practice, Danielle Holly Baldwin. Kirsty Olivia Barclay. Siobhan Christine Bellamy. Janet Ann Bennett. Rebecca Elizabeth Billingsley. Lucy Emma Brierley. Ian Joseph Dick. Joanna Glover. Melanie Louise Goodenough. Janine Sarah Heyman. And with first class honours, Anna Louise Menon. Anna Marie Frida Mercer. Karen Mills. Sarah Jane Riddler. Elise Jordan Standing. Louisa Claire Way. Pamela Jean Worsley. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards for the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please joining us in giving all recipients of awards a final, very well congratulatory round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor John Vinney.
Well, I absolutely love graduation. This week, I meet all of our graduating students, 3,962 to be exact, and have the very great honour of being the first person to congratulate you as you cross the stage. Now, I can see the look of relief on many of your faces as you walk towards me, and it's a long walk, so very well done to all of you for making it across in one piece. Now, graduates, you are now BU alumni, and I know how great that is because I'm one too. So I once crossed this very same stage and sat where you are today. So I know what a milestone is for you, but also how important and significant it is for all of your family and friends. Truly a day of celebration, meeting up with your friends from your course, remembering your time at BU, and taking films and photos to capture that moment, memories that you and your families will truly cherish forever. Now, the motto of this university is Discere mutari est, which means to learn is to change. And since I was here as a student, BU has been on an amazing journey and changed beyond all recognition. Our vision is based on the fusion of education, research and professional practice, and we believe that by bringing these elements together, we can fulfill our purpose to inspire learning, advance knowledge and enrich society. And your achievements recognised today are the launchpad for your amazing journeys, and the sky is the limit. Well, I say the sky is the limit, but why stop there? Actually, there are no limits. Your journey will be full of opportunities and challenges, a journey that will require you to continually learn, change and adapt in order to succeed in this increasingly fast-paced, competitive and globally connected world. It will not be easy, but you've already demonstrated that you're up for a challenge, The challenge now is how to make a difference and use what you've learned. Education is about changing lives, our own lives and the lives of those around us. It does help us to leave the world a better place than we found it, and the world is certainly in need of your help. Now, my decision to study at this institution changed my life forever, and my journey has led me to this stage today. And to lead such a fantastic university is a very great honour and a great privilege. I'm proud of what we're achieving at BU, inspiring learning through our students, graduates, staff and the wider community, advancing knowledge through our research and our education, and enriching society through the impact of our work and the impact that our students and staff have on the world. I'm very proud of my colleagues who have supported you through your time at BU, and you will have noticed some familiar faces both on the stage or in the hall today, and like me, they're extremely proud to see you cross the stage. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of them for their contribution, and in particular for making BU such an inclusive, happy, dynamic, thriving academic learning community. So please do give them a wave if you can catch their eye, and join me in thanking them with a huge round of applause. Now, another reason I love graduation is because I have the very great pleasure of meeting all your family and friends, and of addressing those who aren't able to be here, but who are watching us live from around the world. Woo! Now, succeeding at university does require a huge amount of hard work, tenacity, and determination, and you should all be extremely proud of what you've achieved. But none of you did this alone. Sitting around you are the people who helped you keep your feet on the ground while you were reaching for the stars, your parents, carers, partners, friends, and families. Without their support and understanding, none of this would have been possible. People who supported you while you were making those difficult choices about what and where to study. People who manned the 24/7 helpline back home. People who were there for you when the pressure started to build and those all-important final results were awaited. Now, I have 3 daughters, so I know firsthand as a parent what a roller coaster of emotions this journey can be. So I'm delighted to see so many of your supporters here to share this special moment with you. And graduates, I now invite you to stand up, turn round and join me in showing your thanks with a huge round of applause. Very good. Now, life at university is about so much more than studying. The other activities that you take part in are also opportunities for you to learn and to develop. And this year, we achieved our highest ever points and ranking in the British Universities and Colleges Sports League table, finishing in 22nd place out of more than 170 universities across the country. So, thank you and congratulations to all of those of you who have been part of Team BU. Many of you have been involved in our fantastic Students' Union, SUBU, and you heard from the VP earlier. The wide range of clubs, societies and community groups that you've been part of and your experience in participating and organising these will, I'm sure, help you in whatever you choose to do next. And many of you graduating today have also contributed enormously to BU and the wider community through volunteering, fundraising and charity work. So on behalf of the local community and those further afield that you've helped and supported, again, I'd like to say another big thank you. Now, the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences has gone from strength to strength again this year. We're proud that as well as working with our local NHS partners to ensure our nursing graduates are highly skilled, caring and compassionate practitioners, we're also involved with them in important research that will improve care and outcomes for our patients. We also work through our public involvement in education and research partnerships to engage the public in developing care. Now, I know that my colleagues have really enjoyed working with you throughout your time at BU, and they have a few messages that they would like to share.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you for letting us be a part of your journey so far.
You've already achieved so much.
And we can't wait to see what you do next.
And remember to keep in touch.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
It's been an honour to help you get started.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! We've loved having you with us.
Congratulations!
Congratulations,
everyone.
Now get out there and be great.
Congratulations!
I would like to add my personal best wishes for the future too. You're now all automatically members of the BU Alumni Association, so please do make sure that you sign up to make the most of their ongoing services, and please do keep in touch. We want to hear about your amazing journeys. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the ceremony today, and I'd just like to finish by thanking all of those who've been part of making it such a success, particularly Dr. Sue Sutherland for presiding today as Pro-Chancellor, our dignitaries and distinguished guests, and members of the University Board for their continued support and commitment. Please now join me and my colleagues for the after party in the Purbeck Hall to continue the celebrations. Thank you.
Congregation, please may I ask you to stand for the national anthem and the retiring processions.